Hey, welcome, and today we'll check the Epomaker HE75 Mag gaming keyboard. It's another magnetic Hall effect keyboard, but this one stands out because it's wireless and very affordable. Plus, it has some unique features that set it apart from others. In this video, we'll dive into all these features. Before we get started, I want to mention that Epomaker sent me this keyboard, but as always, I will give you my honest opinion about it. First off, let's see what we get in the box. Right away we have the keyboard with black, dark purple and lighter purple tone keycaps. Next we find the cable, a keycap and switch puller and two additional switches. The keyboard uses Gateron-white magnetic switches and comes with two extra keycaps. There is a reason we receive exactly two sets of these, which we will check out later. The USB wireless receiver is located at the bottom of the keyboard case. However, there is no USB receiver adapter included, meaning you will need to connect the dongle directly to your computer. Personally, I would have preferred an adapter to connect to an extended cable for more flexibility. And finally, you will find here the manual. Moving on to the design and build quality, we have a 70% TKL format keyboard with a black plastic ABS case and an aluminum top plate. Over here you have adjustable feet that can be set to two different height levels. The construction is very solid, the knob wheel is well implemented with no wobbling and well-defined steps. The keycaps are cherry profile PBT double shots which feel nice. They have a slightly textured surface that provides a bit of grip. I like it. I will describe the case design as simple and minimalist, with a branding here and USB connection here. Regarding the technical specification, the keyboard offers three connection options: wired, Bluetooth and USB wireless. In wired and USB wireless mode, the keyboard supports a 1000 Hz polling rate. One interesting feature is that the knob wheel can be removed and replaced with two additional keys, which is why we receive two extra sets of keycaps and switches in the box. The keyboard has a good size for its layout and a solid weight of 964 grams. The HE75 Mag, like most magnetic keyboards, features a hot swappable PCB. It includes Gateron-white magnetic switches that come pre-looped, and my first impressions are positive. There is only a slight amount of wobbling, but overall they are very good. The spring is quite responsive and provides excellent feedback, which I really like. So let's do now a quick sound check. The HE75 Mag sounds quite decent for its price. Initially it feels solid, also it has a bit of plastic sound to it. Some minor optimization like extra lubing on the stabilizer could potentially improve it, especially for the spacebar, which rattle a bit but it's still acceptable. The stabilizers are mounted, which feels okay but not amazing. But the sound dampening that Epomaker uses, including a sandwich foam and silicone pad at the bottom, makes the overall sound experience very satisfying. Keep in mind, obviously, that sound is subjective. Before jumping into gaming, let's adjust some settings on the keyboard. Unfortunately, Epomaker doesn't offer a web-based software, which is becoming more common nowadays. Instead, they rely on their classic software. For those familiar with Epomaker software, the layout is very similar and self-explained. Here you can change your actuation force and rapid trigger settings. They also offers SOCD if you want. You can also adjust the RGB settings. Speaking of RGB, I found the light quality to be pretty good and bright. The knob wheel pattern lighting looks very cool with some light animation. If you want to play in wireless mode, you need to switch the keyboard to USB wireless mode at the bottom. You can also switch between Mac and Windows depending on your platform. Now let's talk about my gaming experience with the HE75 Mag. I mostly use it in wired mode, but I also try it in wireless mode. I didn't notice any differences in responsiveness between the two modes. It feels very solid in both. I didn't use it enough in wireless mode to comment on battery life, but it has a 4000 mAh battery, which is a good size. Overall, I had a great experience using this keyboard. The switches are very responsive, which I like. They are slightly on the harder side to activate, but it's still very acceptable, especially if you use a lower actuation value. To sum up, the Epomaker HE75 Mag gaming keyboard is an excellent choice if you are looking for a high-performing TKL format board under $100. While it offers only 1000 Hz polling rates, its wireless performance is impressively solid. It's also a visually pleasant keyboard, especially if you appreciate the purple tone keycaps that can maybe complement your desk setup. In my opinion, it's definitely one of the best TKL keyboards under $100 that I have tried in a long time. Epomaker is a well-known brand in the industry, consistently offering solid keyboards at a good price, and this one is no exception. So that was for today. I hope you find this video helpful. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe and hit the bell notification to stay updated on all my next videos. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.